If you have ever visited Angkor Wat Temple, or Bayon Temple in Siem Reap province, you will be amazed by the incredible architecture left behind by Khmer ancestors thousands of years ago. On the other hand, if you reach Preah Vihear Temple, you will be even more thrilled with a unique sight that makes you feel as if you're in a heavenly palace floating on clouds, filled with cool fog, mixed with the natural scenery of surrounding forests and mountains, and an intricate temple structure that has suffered damage and collapsed due to war. In the 6th century, King Yasovarman I began work on the original dedicated to Shisa as result of spiritual development. Increased political prestige and economic growth was naturally reflected in the temple undergoing more than 300 years of consultation with deal of remodeling under subsequent King Soryavarman II. This increased prestige naturally changed the original small sanctuary into one of the greatest Khmer temples of all times. This ranking was the result of the finest in situ carving that depicted the highest standards of unique Khmer architecture. Preah Vihear Temple is located in a pleasant environment with an attractive countryside slightly east of the midsection of the Dongrek Mountains. It is perched on the edge of a giant cliff, about 625 meters above sea level in Preah Vihear province, northern part of Cambodia. Palace building or gopura is on the 3rd level. This group of building was the king's residence when he came to pay homage to the mighty god, and the 2 wings were the shelters for the pilgrims. The main temple are used for the high-ranking supreme divinities. This mighty group of building is considered as the center of the whole temple complex. The front stone stairway. This main passage is on the north side. The stairway is 8 meters wide and 78 meters long. The first flight has 162 steps. At the first landing is a large stone Singha statue on stone block. Another 54 flight of steps 4 meters wide and 27 meters long leads up to the second landing, also decorated with stone Singha statue. The Nagaraj courtyard. This stone paved is 7 meters wide by 31.8 meters long. From here the stairway leads up to the first level gopura. The stairheads are in the form of 7-headed snakes facing north towards the prasart. The heads and tails of nagas on both sides look like ordinary snakes, characterizing an early example of this type of animal figures. The head portion of the naga on the west side looks very impressive, because it is made from a single solid stone. The first level gopura. This is a pavilion in Greek architecture style with cross plan on an elevated, rebates angle base on each of the roof doorway. Stone lions are placed on each of the roof's doorway. Because Preah Vihear Temple is located on the Cambodia-Thailand border, we can clearly see Thailand from the top of Preah Vihear Temple. To experience this amazing view, we recommend that you should start your journey to the top of Preah Vihear Temple early in the morning, around 7 to 8 a.m., because if you go later than this, you may not encounter this cool foggy atmosphere. However, to be able to reach Preah Vihear Temple early in the morning, you need to stay at a hotel or guest house located nearby, such as in Siem town, which is only 30 kilometers from Preah Vihear Temple and takes about 40 minutes to travel. Otherwise, you may need to leave very early in the morning or even at night if you're staying far from the temple, in order to catch this amazing view and once-in-a-lifetime experience. Don't be surprised by the presence of some soldiers here, as they are stationed to protect the border and Preah Vihear Temple itself. Following the conflict between Cambodia and Thailand after Thailand sent troops to invade and attempt to claim Preah Vihear Temple as their own. Preah Vihear Temple was ruled to be Cambodian property by the International Court of Justice since the French colonial era, as it is located within Cambodian sovereign territory. Under the Franco-Siamese Treaty of 1904 and 1907, the line of frontier between Cambodia and Thai along the Dongrek Mountains followed justice at The Hague officially found that the Preah Vihear Temple situated inside the Cambodia territory. Travel. From Phnom Penh to Preah Vihear Temple, we need to spend about 7 hours covering a distance of 420 kilometers. This is the shortest route, traveling from Phnom Penh along National Road No. 6 towards Kampong Thom Province, then turning to Preah Vihear Province via National Road 62 to Siem Reap and Preah Vihear Temple. As this road has a speed limit of 60 km per hour, the journey may take a bit longer. The journey from Poipet International Border Checkpoint, adjacent to Sror Kev Province in Thailand, takes about 6 hours covering a distance of 326 kilometers, departing from Poipet along National Road No. 5, towards Seri Sor Pon City in Banti Mien J Province, turning up to Siem Reap, to Os March, to Am Lung Veng, to Sreram, and Preah Vihear Temple. Traveling from Siem Reap Province has 3 route options, but the closest route is the road to Preah Dok Village, to Banti Srey Temple, to Am Lung Veng, to Sreram, and Preah Vihear Temple, which takes about 4 hours to travel over a distance of 207 kilometers. Another route goes via Dorm Dek, to Kulen Mountain, to Sreram, and Preah Vihear Temple, which takes over 4 hours covering a distance of 228 kilometers. The last route is via Kror Lan, Som Rong Town, Os March, Am Lung Veng, Sreram, Preah Vihear Temple, which takes about 5 hours to travel covering a distance of 286 kilometers. For transportation, you can choose either bus or taxi, which offer both standard and luxury vehicle types. If you are staying in Thailand, you can travel directly to Yuban Province, Sisaket Province, Sern Province, which are all provinces bordering Cambodia and close to Preah Vihear Temple. Sreram Town. Sreram is the closest town to Preah Vihear Temple, where we recommend you to stay there. As a town that is not yet highly developed, Sreram also has some guest houses, hotels, and restaurants waiting to serve. Accommodation prices start from $10 for guest houses, $15 for 3-star hotels, and up to $50 for luxury hotels. Journey to the top of Preah Vihear Temple. About 15 kilometers from Sreram, you will reach the Preah Vihear Temple mountain, where there is a parking area for tourists to park their cars and rent pickup trucks to continue the journey up the mountain. Because the road up to the mountain is very steep and has sharp turns, it requires driving skills, knowledge of the geographical location, and especially vehicles with strong power such as pickup trucks. Renting a vehicle to continue the journey up the mountain costs $25 for one truck, and for the upward journey only. On the slope of the mountain, there is another parking area where vehicles wait to take tourists back down. However, if you have your own powerful vehicle and have experience driving uphill, you don't need to rent a vehicle. You can go up directly by yourself. In case you travel past An Veng district, we recommend that you should spend about an hour stopping there to visit a place that should not be missed. An Veng was the last geographical location of the Khmer Rouge, before dissolving and integrating with the government until today. It was the toughest battlefield of the Khmer Rouge soldiers, under the leadership of Tom Mok. What you will see here is Tom Mok's house, which has been preserved and arranged as a museum for public, after Tom Mok died miserably from illness. According to inquiries with villagers here, Tom Mok was a person who was respected and loved by both the locals and his soldiers. An Veng was such a tough battlefield that not only the government troops, but even the Vietnamese army could not break through.